Hello, Atonement families. Kevin Poston here, your staff minister of music, which for your scholars means teaching some of them music classes, sharing video lessons with them for now, and hopefully seeing them in person soon. I feel the need for myself to begin this year with a clear focus. Maybe that's helpful for you too. And our school year theme makes a good place to focus. Rejoice in the Lord always. Philippians 4 verse 4, written by the Apostle Paul, says, "Rejoice in the Lord always." I will say it again, rejoice. And I want to say rejoice. Really? Maybe you feel the same way. We have pandemic problems. We have racism and violence. We have stress in our families. Our kids have school challenges. So much fear, so much uncertainty. And ultimately, when I look a little deeper, I look under it all, I see sin problems. Sin inside me, sin in those around me, sin in this world. I have my guilt over my sin, guilt over the sin I see around me that I wish I could do more about, and ultimately, death. So rejoice, really? Rejoice in the Lord always? The Apostle Paul wrote these words, maybe having some of the same thoughts, feelings, fears, and uncertainties. He had been verbally and physically persecuted for sharing Jesus with others, falsely accused of a crime, wrongly imprisoned, forced to quarantine by the government, and held for years without a fair trial. Rejoice. And yet in the middle of all this, he writes, rejoice in the Lord always. I will say it again, rejoice. And God's people do have reasons to rejoice despite the sin and the problems of this sinful world. For God so loved the world, he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life. And when God loved the world, that means he loved you. He loved your children. He loved the people of Milwaukee and southeastern Wisconsin. He loved the people from all nations, from all tribes, races, ethnicities, all cultures. So much that he gave. He gave his Son. He gave his all for you, so that you could be his, so that you could have joy for eternity. And so rejoice in the Lord always? Yes. Rejoice in the Lord always. I will say it again, rejoice. May that be my focus as I serve you this year. May that be our focus as a school family. May that be your focus with your family. God's blessings on your year in Jesus.